Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here. Welcome back to part 8 of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time full playthrough walkthrough. In this section of the walkthrough, we are going to go through the Happy Mask trading sequence, as well as obtain both Deku Nut upgrades and both Deku Stick upgrades. We're also going to get a singular piece of heart. It is unavoidable to get a piece of heart during this trading sequence. I was hoping to, wait to get all the pieces of heart, but I want us to get the nut and stick upgrades, so it's just kind of a trade-off. When I do the piece of heart part of this walkthrough much later on, I'll just splice in the footage, but we're basically going to walk around the rest of the game with a piece of heart, so that's just the trade-off. Okie doke. So last time on Dragon Ball Z, we completed the Forest Temple and got the Forest Medallion, and awakened Saria as the Sage of the Forest Temple. After you do that, you are then able to return to the Temple of Time and speak with Sheik again. They will have something new to say. So you'll notice they're not in front of the Pedestal of Time, but oh wait, they are. It's a cutscene. You destroy the wicked creatures that haunted the temple and awakened the sage. But there are still other sages who need your help. In order to awaken all the other sages, you must become even more powerful. You must travel over mountains, underwater, and even through time. If you want to return to your original time, return the Master Sword to the Pedestal of Time. By doing this, you will travel back in time 7 years. The time will come when you will have to return here quickly. I will teach this to you for when that time comes. The song to return you to the Temple of Time, the Prelude of Light. Oh my gosh, it's the most annoying one to play on a GameCube controller. Okay, so now we have the ability to teleport to the Temple of Time, as well as the Forest Temple. And I'm sure you're sensing a pattern. As long as you hold the Ocarina of Time and the Master Sword, you hold time itself in your hands. Link, we shall meet again. Alright, just press A in front of the Pedestal of Time. Link will drop the sword back, and then you will travel back in time 7 years and reawaken as Child Link. It's been a while. Alrighty, so the Happy Mask trading sequence is a completely optional sequence, it's a completely optional side quest, but you get some good rewards out of it. Most notably are the Deku Stick and Deku Nut upgrades. This trading sequence, or this quest, is available, I believe, right after you get the letter from Princess Zelda. After that point, the Happy Mask shop will open. If you recall, when we were on our way to Death Mountain, the guard in Kakariko Village who opened the gate for us, the Death Mountain Trail, after he opened the gate for us, he asked us about the Happy Mask shop and said, hey, there's a mask in there that my kid wants. Can you get that for me? So that's kind of the first step of the quest. All right, so this is the Happy Mask shop. It's this door here. And if you've played Majora's Mask, this is the origin of the Happy Mask salesman. It might be the same guy. He says, hi, welcome to the Happy Mask shop. We deal in masks that bring happiness to everyone. How would you like to be a happiness salesman? I'll lend you a mask. You sell the mask and bring the money back here. If you want to read the fine print, take a look at the sign right over there. After you've sold all the masks, you will become happy yourself. Have faith. Okay, so the only mask he has on offer is the Keaton mask. It says price 10 rupees. However, you'll notice that when you buy it, you don't spend any money. Your rupee count does not go down. That's because this is a lending system. You're literally becoming a salesman. So the Happy Mask salesman will lend you a mask, you sell it, and then you pay him what the what the list price is, and then you keep the profit. However, if somebody doesn't pay you the list price, you eat the money. So that will happen during this event. Just letting you know. Okie doke. So our first mask is the Keaton mask. What we're going to do is we're going to go to Kakariko Village, and we will give it to the guard, whose kid is just nuts for it. So, a little bit of historical context here as we make our way over to Kakariko Village. Ocarina of Time came out in 1998, which I'm almost positive was the same year as Pokemon. Pokemon might have been 97. I can't remember when it came out in North America. I do remember playing it in elementary school at the lunch table using a link cable on my Game Boy and trading and battling in elementary school. That was quickly banned, by the way, because, you know, teachers and principals are narcs. I say that as someone whose sister is a teacher. Anyway, it was very distracting, you know, very distracting in the class. Anywho, so here in Kakariko Village, we're just going to run to the guard, who is still manning his post, as he always does. All right. So luckily, with the Prelude of Light, we're able to warp back to Hyrule Castle Town, or Hyrule Castle Market, or whatever, you know, whenever we want. So it makes this quest a lot easier. Okie doke. So all you got to do is equip the mask. Masks go in the bottom right. And speak to the person. It says, "Wahahaha, do you think you're in disguise, Mr. Hero? Oh, is that a Key something character mask? I heard he's very popular recently." In 1998. "He's my boy's favorite, that Key something mask, if you don't mind. Will you sell it to me?" Say yes. He instantly starts wearing it and will wear it for the rest of the game. I'm not sure if you run into him as an adult, if he'll still be wearing it, but he has it. "My boy will be very happy with this. You really are Mr. Hero." So, you sold the 10 rupee mask for 15 rupees. You earned a little profit. Let's go to the mask shop and pay back the mask price of 10 rupees. Sounds like a good idea. You get the old sold out message. All right, back at the Temple of Time. Re-enter L shop. Oh, great. You sold it. Please pay back 10 rupees for the Keaton mask now. Payment received. So, the Keaton mask is now free to borrow in case you want it for yourself. But next up is the Skull mask, and this costs 20 rupees. You borrowed the Skull mask, wear with C to show it off. You feel like a monster while you wear this mask. Okay, so the person who wants this is the Skull Kid, and he is in... Oops. And he's in Lost Woods. So if we play the Minuet of Forest, we'll be able to warp to the Sacred Forest Meadow. And we're going to do a bunch of things in the Lost Woods before we actually give the Skull Kid the Skull Mask. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to open up a secret grotto to get an upgrade. And you'll notice Sari is still here. She has not yet become the sage because we're back in the past. So you just want to make sure you have bombs. At least one. And you want to make sure you have 80 rupees for the next two upgrades. They are 40 each. One for sticks, one for nuts. They are both sold by Business Scrubs. And if you speak with Navi, she'll give you a really funny hint that says, "That cloud over Death Mountain, there's something strange about it." That is a hint for the future. The cloud over Death Mountain right now is very peaceful, but as an adult, it looks violent. All right, so this rock right here, this boulder, place a bomb, It explodes and reveals a hidden grotto. Inside are a couple of business scrubs. So the first one on the left, knock back the Deku nut. Go ahead and speak with him. It says, I surrender. To make your quest easier, I can enable you to pick up more Deku nuts, but it'll cost you 40 rupees. Make the deal. Okay, now you can carry 30 nuts. Go ahead and exit. And then what we're going to do is we're deliberately going to get lost. This way we get kicked back out to Kokiri Forest, and then we go right back in. So next up, we are going to turn left. This is the Skull Kid. Don't worry about him just yet. That's who we're going to end up giving the mask to. For now, though, just come over here. Oops, nope. And then there's a business scrub right over here as well. Okay, he's going to sell us a Deku stick upgrade, also for 40 rupees. Make the deal. He says thanks. And then now you can carry up to 20 Deku sticks. Alright, we're going to ignore the Skull Kid one more time, because we need to actually use the Skull Mask to do something. In the Lost Woods, there is an area called the Forest Stage. And this is a stage where you present a mask, and then the Deku Scrubs in the stage react by they either react positively or negatively. And positively, they give you upgrades. So you get I think it's a Deku nut upgrade. And then later on, they'll give you a Deku stick upgrade. And there's a way to get a piece of heart from them as well. But from the entrance, go right, then left, then right, and then left. And then we're going to go left again. Great. So there are two business scrubs here. They just sell nuts and sticks. What we're really looking for is a hidden grotto right here where these butterflies are. It's hard to find. God damn it. There we go. Okay, so this is the forest stage. The sign says, we can't wait to see your face or something like that. So what you want to do is just wear a mask, walk up to the stage. The Deku Scrub brothers come out. They start chatting among themselves to see what they think. If it's a good reaction, Saria's song starts playing, and the Scrubs just chase after you. You just want to wait a second, and then the big kahuna over here will pop up, and they'll give you a prize. Says all the young Deku Scrub brothers agree. You look exactly like our sacred forest totem. As an offering from us, please accept these Deku sticks. We will also enhance your carrying skills. Abracadabra, alakazam. Alright, so that's the final Deku stick upgrade. Now you can carry 30. And eventually, when we have the Mask of Truth, we'll come right back here, and they'll give us the final Deku nut upgrade. Great. So, now it's time to give the Skull Kid the mask. I realize I probably could have done this backwards and visited the business scrub last, but that's okay. Okay. So this is where the mandatory heart piece comes in. We need to wear the mask and then play Saria's song. So hop up on the tree stump, take out your ocarina, and play Saria's song. This will cause the Skull Kid to be your friend. And when he's your friend, he'll take notice of your mask. Otherwise, he won't. Alright, says, you know Saria's song. We should be friends. Here, take this. It's the piece of heart I don't want. Speak with him. Says, hee hee, under that mask, aren't you that Kokiri kid? Quite an unusual mask you have there. I like it. It may make me look a little bit tougher. Hey, why don't you give it to me? Say okay. Yowza, I'm gonna wear this all the time. He just gave you 10 rupees for this 20 rupee mask. You lost money on that deal. Go back to the mask shop and pay 20 rupees for the mask. The difference will have to come out of your own pocket. Sucks. Oops. Alright, same deal. Warp back to the Temple of Time. And it's time to get the next mask. Alright, so the next mask is going to be the Bunny Hood, and this is the final mask of the trading sequence. After this, we will get the Mask of Truth for ourselves. Alright, so one thing I want to tell you about the Bunny Hood is that it's an extremely useful mask. It makes you run faster. Actually, now I'm remembering that maybe it doesn't in Ocarina of Time. It makes somebody else... Oh, why did I just do that? That was dumb. That is force of habit built in for the last 25 years. So the Bunny Hood in Ocarina of Time... I'm looking this up now. Ocarina of Time... Okay, when Warner prevents Style Children from appearing... I don't think it makes you run any faster. I guess we'll see. But anyway, the Bunny Hood is when you give it to the person who wants it, they will fill your wallet. So it's technically most efficient to give this to the person when you have the Giant's wallet, which can hold 500 rupees, and it's empty. Because no matter what your maximum capacity is, he will just fill it. So we're only going to get like, I don't know, like 150 rupees out of this deal. I don't particularly care, but if you want to, you can wait. Oh, great. You sold it. Please pay me back 20 rupees for the skull mask now. Payment received. Okie doke. So the next one is the spooky mask. Oh, wait. Spooky mask. Really? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I forgot about this one. Spooky mask is next. This one's quick. So you can scare many people with this mask. So the person who wants this is the kid that is in the graveyard in Kakariko village. He only appears there during the day. So if we get there at night, we will have to play the Sun Song, which is not a big deal. Totally forgot about the spooky mask. So we will not be losing any money on this deal. He'll pay full price. So it just means that we won't make money on the deal either, but we break even. All right, so we're just going to go back to the graveyard. Doke. And then once you're here, make sure it's daytime. Why can't I remember the Sun Song? Right down up. Doke. Take out the spooky mask. Makes you look like a re-dead. Put it on, and then talk to the kid. Yeah, it's Dampe the Gravekeeper. Oh, it's just a mask. I get a different kind of fright from that mask than I get from Dampe. Will you give that mask to me? With this mask, I'll be just like Dampe. Here's my money. Sold the 30 rupee mask to the kid for full price, and he didn't mind paying at all. Let's go back to the mask shop to pay 30 rupees for the mask. You can get the new mask model too. Okay, now it's time for the Bunny Hood. All right. Okie doke. Bunny hood. 50 rupees. It's like I said. You know. Make sure your wallet is empty if you want all the money. Okay, so the person who wants this is the Running Man. The Running Man can be found running around Hyrule Field. Can be a little elusive sometimes, but we'll find him. One thing that I need to mention, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, there is a glitch with this quest, and it's sort of, if it does not make you run any faster in this game. It's sort of, it's also affected by another quest. So, as an adult, there is another trading sequence. Oh, here he is. Okay, so he runs around the field. He's a little hard to find sometimes, but he's always running around the field during the day. So this... Oh, I was hoping he would go the other way. This quest has a glitch. So in the adult trading sequence, which we will do in this walkthrough, you will eventually be given a poacher's saw. If you are given that item, you can no longer get the Deku Nut upgrade using the Mask of Truth. Jesus. We gotta wait for him to stop. Eventually he sits down. You gotta wait. So, if you get the Poacher's Saw, at that stage, the Deku Nut upgrade within the Forest stage cannot be obtained. In the 3DS version, this has been fixed, so you don't need to worry about it. But in the GameCube and N64 versions, you do. I always found it strange that the P-Hats just, I don't know, did their own thing. Oh, dear God. Oh, where'd my boy go? Oh, he sat down. Cool. Alright, so I bet with those long ears, you can hear the voices. Oh, these are genuine rabbit ears from the animal of legend. I don't care how expensive it is. Please sell it to me. My long-time dream, returning to the wildlife. Finally, the actor, stage, and prop have been united. It's a 50 rupee mask, but he paid you a crazy amount of money for it. More money than you can count. Go back to the mask shop and pay back just 50 rupees of this money. Alright. Okay, so the mask trading sequence is now complete, so all we're going to do is just pay the mask salesman 50, and then we'll get the mask, we'll be able to get any mask we want in the shop. A few more appear, one for each, I guess there's no Goron mask, so the Gerudo mask, the Goron mask, and the Zora mask appear. There's nothing special about them, as in, like, you don't get any major prizes for wearing the Gerudo, Goron, or Zora mask. It's just, they're just masks. It's like a cool little thing. You do get different reactions from people wearing different masks. Oh, gotta make it daytime. You do get different reactions from people, which is cool, but that's it. The Mask of Truth, however, does have pretty special powers. So we will pick that up and keep that in our inventory. Oh, great. You sold it. Please pay me back 50 rupees for the bunny hood now. Oh, yeah. Very well done. All the masks are sold out. I knew I could trust you. As a reward, I will lend you this special mask. This is the Mask of Truth. It is a mysterious mask passed down by the Sheikah. With this mask, you can see into other people's minds. It's useful, but scary. Why is it scary? You may find out as you grow older and discover the true meaning of life. Ho, ho, ho. Boom. You borrow the Mask of Truth. Wear it with C to show it off. Show it to many people. From now on, you can borrow any mask you want. Just have faith. So yeah, you see it automatically populates the other masks as well. Okay, so with the Mask of Truth, I'll show you the main purpose of it. So the Mask of Truth allows you to speak to the Sheikah Gossip Stones. So if you wear the mask, if you're not wearing the mask and you check it, it just says, this statue's one-eyed gaze pierces into your mind. Wear the mask, and it says, responding to your mask, this strange stone statue talks to you. I overheard this. They say that Gerudos sometimes come to Hyrule Castletown to look for boyfriends. So not all of them are riveting. It says, responding to your mask, this strange stone statue. They say that it is against the rules to use glasses at the treasure chest shop in Hyrule Castletown Market. That's a hint for a piece of heart. That's helpful. This one says, they say that Malon of Lon Lon Ranch hopes a knight in shining armor will come and sweep her off her feet someday. And the final one out here says, they say that Malon set the original record in the obstacle course of Lon Lon Ranch. Okay. So, that's cool, but our main purpose with the Mask of Truth is to get a upgrade from the forest stage. So let's play the menu at a forest and go back to Lost Woods. And then there's actually a Gossip Stone here that I want to check, because if it's, I think it's the one that tells you that the owl is Rauru the Sage. So we're going to check that out. I'm pretty sure it's the one up here. Yeah, it might be one of these. I think it's this one. They say that strange owl, Kapura Gabra, may look big and heavy, but its character is rather lighthearted. Is it this one? They say that the owl named Kapura Gabra is the reincarnation of an ancient sage. Yeah. So I guess it doesn't outright say Rauru, but I always thought that was the inclination. Wow, that was a guess. All right, so forest stage one final time. Actually, not one final time. We will come back here eventually. Oh my god, where is it? All right, go ahead and put on the Mask of Truth. Approach the stage and see what happens. And again, you need to do this before you get the Poacher Saw in the adult trading sequence. So no big reaction, but he can speak with the big kahuna. All my young Deku Scrub brothers say, you have a horrible face. But don't worry, we will reward you with many Deku Nuts. Of course, we will also enable you to carry more of them. Abracadabra, Alakazam. You can now carry 40 Deku Nuts. Okie doke, so that is it for the mask trading side quest. Okay. So, I'm trying to think here. Because we have Epona and because we have the Hero's Bow, we are able to also do the Big Poe side quest. I would like to do the Fire Temple, but there's no reason to not do the Big Poe side quest to get the 4th bottle. And that's, aside from the big trading sequence, that's like the last big quest to do. I think we'll do it. So, out in Hyrule Field as an adult, there are 10 big Poes. If you kill them and collect their spirit and give them to the dude, to the Poe collector, he'll not only pay you for them, but after you collect all 10, he will give you the 4th and final bottle in the game. it is worth getting. Bottles are very helpful, and this is a 100% walkthrough. I just didn't completely plan on doing it this early. But yeah, once you have Epona and the bow, you can do it. Unfortunately, because there's 10, it means that you have to do 4 trips. Like, you do 3 trips of 3. So you go out into the field, kill 3, go back to the salesman or the collector, give them the things. It's just like a lot of button pressing, and it just wastes time. And then you got to go out, get another 3, go back, get another 3, and then get 1. You know, it's just kind of weird like that. It's funny because in Majora's Mask there are 6 bottles, which is like overkill at that point. You never need all 6. You barely need 2. Anyway, point being, we'll do the big post side quest next, and then after that we'll do the Fire Temple. This way we can go into the Fire Temple with, like, you know, more bottles and everything. So we'll do that. All right, that's gonna do it for this time. There's really nothing else to do with the masks. The Mask of Truth is helpful, but that's it. There's really nothing else to do. Make sure you do the side quest before you get the Poacher's Saw as part of the adult trading sequence. So just do this before you do the adult trading sequence. That's as easy as I can put it. The glitch was fixed in Ocarina of Time 3D, so if you're playing the 3DS version, no problem. But yeah, just something to keep in mind. Okie doke. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. You can also leave a super thanks by clicking the heart icon below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The links for those are in the description below. As always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.